Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had a good weekend. Mine was pretty long. I had to work on Saturday. Fix up my favorite customer truck, not the Jeep this time around, but the Caravan. Fix some issue on it and fix the Sea-Doo. I put some light on the Sea-Doo and some of the wiring came undone because for obvious reason. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start buying better quality wires. Wires is causing me repeating issues. Cheap ass wires that doesn't last. Strips and breaks and nothing. Fuck, man. No wonder why it was just $5. So technically speaking, I'm not gonna buy wire from the internet, and I'm not gonna buy cheap ass wire. I have to find good quality wires that has like what I used to do, what I used to have in the beginning. Because when you're doing installs, you don't want to go back for a wire that broke off. Most of the time when I'm doing installs inside the cars, I don't usually weld my wires. I usually twist them to each other's and put string tubes over it to make sure that if something happen or they hit it, it's gonna come undone without breaking anything. And that's a major factor that I start doing more often now, because I noticed that when the welds are exposed to temperature, to weathers, they tend to corrode very fast. And when I weld, I always use an accelerant, soldering paste. And the problem with soldering paste is that once it's on the wire, it tends to corrode. I think that if I wanted things to last, I would have to clean every weld with alcohol to make sure that they wouldn't rust anymore. But I saw new components to help me doing junction and weld faster. So I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Plus, I need a new lighter. So that was my weekend. Yesterday I was offered to join Amway. I don't know if anyone know what Amway is, but Amway is back in the day was a distributing center. They were selling their own product, and you could buy other products from other companies for a lower price. But in order to be able to do that, if you wanted to be just a customer, you had to join. Join was about $300. But on the long run, when you're doing purchase and everything, you recuperate that $300 really fast. And today, with the avenue of the internet, with the e-commerce, Amway is creating a better solution than before, because you can do everything online, and then when you have your cards and you don't forget to show it, you save on fuel. So that is a big plus, because when you join, you save about 3 cents per liter. So that's a big difference, you know. That's a huge ass saving. And when you go do your grocery, you save there as well, without having to run after coupons. And you also save on grocery at Home Depot, on computers, at Apple's, all these things. So, you know, it's worth joining for the amount of savings you get over the course of years. And if you invite other people to join in, you also make money, because when these people start buying things, there's a percentage of that comes back to you. I'm not saying $1 million, but I'm saying passive incomes. So if that person talks to another person and they join in as well, you create a big circle of people that join in and want to save money. Then it's a win-win situation, because at the end, if you have 20 people joining and people buy regularly and they save regularly, you'll probably make about $150, $200 a month. And it's not something you have to do all the times, you know. You can join, be by yourself for a year, and then have someone else join, and then that person 3 months later have someone else joining, and so on and so on. So me personally, 25 years ago, I worked for Amway. I was a distributor, and all my neighborhood where I had 35 people that joined in. So every month I was making about $600-700 from their purchase, because all those people, they were family people. They had kids, wife and kids, house, so they were saving on their own product, diapers and everything. Sorry about that. I have a small cold running. Not a very impressive cold, but it's there nonetheless. So, you know, if you want to have people that are staying at home all the time, so they're not doing much, it's something that they could do to make money, because it's a passive income while you're saving money. Working on the internet, it's basically what it is. It's working on the internet. There's many ways you can make money, but you have to work your ass off for 7 days a week for almost 2 years before you even see impressive income. The first year, you're probably gonna reach barely $2,000 a month, barely. And that's if you work like 24/7. Make sure that all your leads to your links. All the publicity you make goes to the links, and so on and so on. And there's I cannot put a number on this, but there's a good billions of people on the internet using the internet, and the market is really high. So if you put your fair share into it, you will have a return. But like I say, don't expect something to be dropped on your lap for free. That doesn't exist. And most of the time when you see these guys on the internet telling how they make their fortunes and blah 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 and so on, they just reach there. And basically what they're telling you to do is, give me your money and I'll tell you how to make money by doing the exact same thing I do, by telling other people to give them your money and spreading that around. So basically that's the scam, because all the information that these guys are giving you, it's already free on the internet. I used to do the same thing for $1. I used to ask people, give me $1 and I'll show you how to make money on the internet. But that was my sentence. Once they give me the dollars, I was telling them that you actually have to work. You know, it's not free. You give me $1, this is all the link you need to follow up and listen to make sure that you can start your own business on the internet and make money on the internet. And a lot of people, they were like disappointed and wanted their $1 back. But I said like, no, you didn't read the disclaimer. Because I clearly explained that I was going to give you the information. I was not going to give you the key to an easy turnkey operation. I just give you the information on how to make money. I didn't say it was going to be easy. Nothing's easy. None of these guys that you see that they have millions of dollars are making actually millions of dollars per week. That's always bullshit. Their check that they receive, it's probably after 2-3 months of hard labor. And yes, they have money to afford good vacation and all that crap, but during all this vacation, they probably spend 55% of their time on their vacation on their computer running their business, because that's how it works. Yesterday I went to see a friend of mine that we have the same business. We do installations. He does on boats, I does on car. I'm too big to work on boats, so I cannot do it. I cannot fit in narrow spaces. I can barely fit under a dash of a car, so imagine. So anyway, he's been working just as long as I am, but he didn't have the obstacle that I have. So both of his business, his current industrial business and his sideline business, are doing well because he worked hard. He worked 60-70 hours a week on making it a success. And compared to a lot of people who don't know jack shit, he didn't waste his money on frivolous luxury. The stuff that he has that is luxurious, he actually shopped around, and he didn't spend a lot of money on it. He bought it intelligently, like smart. He went and he looked for the best price and the thing that was decent, and he say, I'm gonna buy this. It's half the price of what it usually is, and I'll take that. Even if it has a lot of mileage, I don't care. That's the vehicle that I want. And you know, he works his ass off for that. So kudos to that. I respect that. But compared to other friends of mine that I know and customers I have, that they wanted the luxurious SUV, they wanted this for his wife, they wanted that, the jet ski, the boats, the crap, all this shit, and he bought it on finance. And then when something happened and then he couldn't pay anymore and he was overloaded and he didn't have any more money to indulge his luxurious lifestyle, he started being depressed. But it was no fault of society. It was his own fault of not doing things smartly, because he was on a race to impress everybody else and say like, look at me, I got the big job, I got the big house, I'm rich. Yep, you're rich and dead. That's what you are. And now I have to go see him like every 2 weeks to see how he's doing and if he's not going to kill himself, because his wife got fed up of all that shit and she left him, and he got rid of all his stuff because he couldn't afford it. He had to return all of them, and right now with everything that he owes and he has to pay, and he's on depression leaves as well, he barely has $1,700 coming per month, which leave him with barely $100 per month and spending. And that's like just kills him, because he used to spend like every time. Each time we go to the restaurant, me and him, he used to pay like a shitload huge meal for me. So, you know, anyway, that was my rant for today. I'm at work there now, and that's my reality. I have to go contribute to the success of this company. And like my co-worker says, your presence is required, because you're an important member. So that always cheer me up. On this note, have a good day, everyone. Hope your day and your week's gonna be okay.